Greetings, everybody. My name is Ricky Levon. This is, of course, last string of Sanity. In this particular video blogcast, we're going to be talking about In the Beginning. Now, In the Beginning is one of the books that I've written. Here's a cover right here. In the Beginning has a nice little space-looking thing going on, like the beginning of a star formation, basically. Well, basically, this book is a lesson study, a 26-lesson study on the first book of the Bible, the book of Genesis. Now, the reason why we even decided to write a book like this is because at work many years ago, there was a group of us who came together for a Bible study, and they really wanted to be able to learn a little more about the book of Genesis. So I was like, okay, let's just do a few studies. Then from there, it kind of grew to like, well, why not turn this into a book so everybody around the world and of course in the country can be able to also be able to have a lesson study basically on the book of Genesis. Now, what I mean by lesson study is that when you go through the book, there are several like questions and whatnot, and it basically follows the Bible exactly. For example, this one, lesson 10, is about hell on earth, which is of course Sodom and Gomorrah. And one of the questions like, at night 2 angels came to Sodom. Lot saw them and showed great hospitality like his uncle Abram. What did the men of Sodom demand of Lot, which reflects the opposite of Lot's generosity? And it gives you a Bible text where you can be able to find that. Now, that's throughout each and every single lesson that you definitely have those particular questions. However, at the end of each lesson study is a personal study. Now, each personal study goes along with that particular chapter. For example, the first question in that particular lesson was, remember that God only needed 10 people to save the city, only 4 were fleeing, and 3 got away with some extra push. Basically, the question is, think about the sphere of influence that is needed for many to be saved, and what could you have done to also be able to possibly save your own town? That's just like one example of one of the questions. Now, within this particular book, as you can see, it's kind of wide and it's big enough so that you are able to write in the book. This way it makes it more personable, and that way you're able to do the things that you need to do while you're studying. Another thing about this book is that towards the end you have a brief outline on all of the chapters that are found within Genesis. It kind of gives you a brief heading, title, which you can find there, so that way you can kind of have an easy example of where to go. Also, towards the end of this particular book, there are a list of the main characters. I don't know if you can see that right there. There's a list of all the main characters and where you can find them in each chapter. That way, once again, if you say, I need to know where Abraham is, you just go to where Abraham's located in the book of Genesis. At the very end of the book is also a list of all 12 sons of Israel, so that way you can kind of understand their names, their meaning, the exact order, who was born under which person, because there's 4 different women that's involved. It's a lot going on. It's just a little something to be able to help you out. Now, the interesting thing about this particular book, you can read it individually, or you can even read it in a group. So whichever one is comfortable for you, please by all means go out, get In the Beginning today. And another thing is also, it is available on Kindle. Yeah, I know, at first I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it that way, but people are actually going out buying that version. I guess they really wanted to be able to have that with them at all times. So please, by all means, go out, get yourself a copy on Kindle, or maybe if you're a part of a church group, a Bible study group, at work, wherever it might be. This is a great thing for you to be able to learn that foundation, the first book of the Bible, Genesis. I'm hoping that down the road we can maybe go through various other books of the Bible, so that way you don't have to just stop at Genesis, but you can move on to Exodus and Leviticus, and then go through the New Testament, and really be able to build a good foundation, and being able to have a better relationship with the Lord, and also being able to understand His promises for you. So remember, live life, but don't do anything you'll regret for a lifetime. Oh yes, also, I almost forgot to tell you, where can you find this book? Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, at one of your local bookstores. Go there, ask them for In the Beginning, or just give them my name, Ricky Levon. Go to the website, www.lavari, L-A-V-A-U-R-I.com, Lavari.com, and there's the first chapter is free. Go there, go under books, and you'll see the cover for In the Beginning. Click on that, and then you'll be able to get all that free information and more information on the book. Alright, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy yourself. Please come back and subscribe. And make sure to tell other people. Make sure, remember, to get a copy, In the Beginning, You're absolutely going to love it.